pretty smart, aren't you?
Yeah. Hello, my name is Ruth. The horse on the left is Ed, and the horse on the right is Dutch. On the left there, you can tell that's an Amish home because there are no power lines running in for electricity for the family. They live off the grid. They do have solar panels though. You'll see a solar panel there in that shed. But they don't use electricity directly from that. They use that to charge batteries.
That's a real rich milk. We don't do a lot there. I like to do Holstein.
Yes, it's a very nice breeze going today. Last week, one day, there was like a warm breeze. It wasn't even like a... Yeah, it was pretty hot last week. On the right here is where Ed and Dutch live.
Oh, wow.
Out there, Nick, he's one of our other horses. And then up there, I think that's Captain.
How old are these horses?
Ed is about 15 and Dutch is 12. During the summer, you see a lot of the little children. Sometimes they're between like 5 and 6 years old and be out there driving this.
On the roads?
Yep. On the right, there's some some goats, and there's a baby up there near the shed.
Yeah.
What's the reason the Amish don't use electricity?
They want to be different from the world. They have their lifestyle, and they want to show the world that they're different.
So that specifically for electricity, that's the reason.
That's not the only thing. Also, there's like they drive horses and buggies
Right.
instead of cars.
Right.
And those also help aside.
So in their houses, they don't have internet?
No.
So they don't, do they have iPhones or phones?
Sometimes they'll have cell phones, but mostly just flip phones, or they have the home phones.
Okay.
And they are mostly kept in the barns near the house, but not in the house. On the right here is what we call the local Amish Walmart, because it sells a large variety of things. On the right there, those are portable chicken coops. They can house the chickens in those coops and then move them from place to place in the meadows, eat the grass and the bugs.
Got wheels on you can move.
Oh, okay.
And the whole thing there.
On the right there, that's a dairy farm. The farmers, they milk the cows for a living. They send their milk to a plant where the milk is pasteurized and processed. Because the farmers get paid by how many pounds of milk they send to the plant, they typically have large herds of Holstein cows, the black and white and red and white cows. Back there you saw some Holsteins. Because they get more milk, while the Jersey cows have more cream. Typically, the youngest son of an Amish family inherits his parents' property, and then he'll add an additional house to the property, or add an addition to an original house for his parents to live in. So on the right here, you see that additional house on the property. That's what they call a adulting house. That's the Pennsylvania Dutch word for grandfather house. That's where the parents will live. down due to maintenance calls and things. So there are less than 900 left today. The brick home then was covered with stucco, the white plaster, to keep the rain, keep the bricks from deteriorating. Those are like a pulley line system. They'll stand on the bottom and then hang the laundry up and wheel it out, and they'll bring it back in when it's dry. Yes, they are. Yep. The Amish farmers, some of them, not all of them, but some of them will plant an acre or two of tobacco. Just enough so that they can handle it. It's not too much work because they still do it mostly by hand. On the left there, those are mules. Mules are a cross between a female horse and a male donkey. You can usually tell the difference between a horse and a mule because mules have longer ears and donkeys have straight. Each other's house every other Sunday. They typically have a 3-hour service and a lunch afterwards. Those 10 to 15 families are considered, a church district. So there are about 1 or 2 schoolhouses per district. And it's one large Amish community, but multiple districts. Rumspringa is a Pennsylvania Dutch word for running around. During that time, they can choose whether they want to stay Amish or leave the Amish. They can have cell phones and driver's license during that time to help them make decisions faster. And that lasts from about 16 to 18 or 19. They usually make the decision by 20 years old. If they decide to stay Amish, they take a certain number of classes and get baptized as a member of the Amish church. After becoming a member, they have to put away the things they had during Rumspringa, like cell phones and driver's license. They usually get married in their early 20s, but both the man and the woman have to be a member of the church in order for them to get married Amish. Their own wedding season. It starts the second to last week in October and goes till early December. They hold their weddings every Tuesday and Thursday. Any more?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You did a great job, young lady.
Thank you. You trust me now?